going on, guys? How the hell are you? Welcome back to Dove's Movie Reviews. Today's movie we'll be talking about Jeepers Creepers 3. This is the third movie in the Jeepers Creepers series. Congratulations, Jeepers Creepers, you are now a franchise, because when you hit the third movie in a series, it's called a franchise. So the story to Jeepers Creepers 3 is this movie takes place straight after Jeepers Creepers 1. So the first thing I want to talk about is the stuff I liked about the movie. So the first thing I did like was the creeper. The creeper was pretty badass. His scenes were entertaining. The makeup on the creeper's face looked really good. I was glad to see the creeper return for another Jeepers Creepers movie, because it's been 14 years since Jeepers Creepers 2, a movie I clearly liked. Now let's move over to the second positive, and the second positive is the creeper's car. The creeper's car is pretty cool because there's these traps, and around every corner in this car there's always a trap. I was just sitting back in my bed and I was like, this car is pretty cool, it's really entertaining and has some cool traps. The traps are like a jigsaw style but less advanced. Less gory too, because if you've ever seen the Saw movies are quite brutal. They're my positives. Now let's move over to the negatives, the stuff I hate about this movie. So let's start off with the first negative, and the first negative is the character development. This movie doesn't give us one reason to care jack shit about these characters. There's not one scene with character development. Characters in this movie are bland. You don't care if they die because you learn nothing about them. But now let's move on and let's talk about the second negative, and the second negative is the CGI, green screen and special effects are not special whatsoever. They look trash and they look like they belong on the Sci-Fi Channel. They look that bad. Same with this movie. This movie should belong on the Sci-Fi Channel, but it was in theaters for one night. I do not know why. Same with Sharknado. That movie was in theaters for one night only as well. I'm not sure what the budget was for Jeepers Creepers 3, but man, the special effects are trash. They look so fake, especially in the third act when the big climax is going down. The explosions, the gunfire just looks all fake. It looks like they created these special effects on paint. Even I can make better special effects than the ones that were in this movie. Let's move on to the third negative, and the third negative is Jeepers Creepers 3 is a boring movie. I found myself so bored that I started playing Batman Arkham Underworld on my phone. I didn't care what was going on in the movie because I did not care about the characters. The CGI was bad. I did not care about anything, so I just started playing Batman Arkham Underworld on my phone. The first act was boring. There were glimmers of entertainment. The second act was overall boring. There were little moments of entertainment, like whenever the creature showed up, aka the creeper, he showed up and attacked someone. That was entertaining. I was entertained. And then the third act, the special effects were bad. The movie was just throwing random CGI and special effects out the screen that were just trash and terrible and looked fake. I was entertained in the third act, but the first two acts, I gotta say, were quite boring. I was so bored in this movie that I just popped out my iPhone and just started playing Batman Arkham Underworld. Now let's move on to the fourth negative, and the fourth negative is the movie is not scary. The creeper did not scare me whatsoever because most of this movie is daytime, it's not nighttime. That's what was so scary and suspenseful about the second and first Jeepers Creepers movie, was that you couldn't see the creeper at night, and that just added to the suspense and creepiness of what he looked like. But this movie, it's all daytime and you can see him. It was not scary. There's not one moment in this movie where I was jump scared. I'm not in my seat. I was not scared whatsoever. It's not a scary movie. We're finally on to the last negative, and then I can start ranting about this movie and just end the review, because this is not the type of movie I want to be talking about at a moment like this. So the fifth negative is the acting is laughably bad. Everybody just looks like they wanted a paycheck. At moments in this movie, you can laugh at how bad their facial expression is and how bad some of the dialogue and some of their lines are. No one wanted to be in this movie. They were only in this movie for their paycheck. They were only in it for the money. No one was giving a 10 out of 10 performance. Everyone was just giving a lovely and bad performance that all you could do is laugh at because it's just so bad. Everybody in this movie was miscast. They chose the wrong people to be in the wrong film. Because no one in this movie is trying. Everyone's giving a 0 out of 10 performance. No one's good. No one. So they're basically my complaints of Jeepers Creepers 3. I hate this movie. I love the first Jeepers Creepers movie. I like the second Jeepers Creepers movie. But the third movie, I had no idea what went wrong. It's directed by the same guy, so what went wrong? What happened on set? Why is this movie so bad? How come the first two are so good and the third movie is just so laughably bad? And another thing I don't like about Jeepers Creepers 3 is the trailer. The trailer told us that it was going to be in theaters for one night, just like Sharknado. And I think I know the reason behind that, because the director of Jeepers Creepers, Victor Salva, he has been in jail before for sexually assaulting a girl. And that is pretty disgusting, and apparently he's still allowed to direct movies. And another reason why Jeepers Creepers 3 was only shown in theaters for one night is because the movie's bad. It is really, really bad. It's terrible. It's shit. So I think it's about time I tell you my rating for Jeepers Creepers 3. So I would give Jeepers Creepers 3 a shit rating. Because it really is a shit film. It's one of the worst films of the year. It has little moments of entertainment where I was entertained, but it's not a good film. So that's basically my review of Jeepers Creepers 3. So I hope you guys like this review. So I think now I'm going to go ahead and bring my Jeepers Creepers 3 non-spoiler movie review to you guys. So my name is Dove's Movie Reviews. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe for more movie reviews. And I'll see you next video.